Hi gang, Diana here. Welcome to the studio. I'm here today with an ArtSnacks unboxing, but more than that, a little drawing for Inktober. So let's get right to it. I pulled everything out of the ArtSnacks box because I just wanted to quickly go through it, and there was some really nice goodies this month. The first thing is this muted turquoise Liquitex ink. This is real nice. It's a new line of ink, muted colors from Liquitex. And if you've used Liquitex colors in the past, you'll know they're really nice. The next thing was this Uniball Signo broad gel pen, and this is definitely my favorite white pen. It's real smooth. It's pigment ink. And I do like the Jelly Roll white, but I have to admit I like this better. Now, I got a little nervous when I saw this because it's a Copic, and I thought, oh no, another alcohol ink, but it is not. It's got a nylon brush. It's a brush pen, and let's see if you guys can see this. Probably not, but it's like the, can't think of the name of it, but we'll link it below. Oh, Pentel Pocket Pen. It's very nice because you can come right up on that pointy point and then make broad strokes as well. And I love these pens, and this does seem nice. It's called the Gas and Futy. I know I'm not saying that right. But anyway, there is some kind of a green apple sweetie in there too. I gave away and heard it was just delicious. And the last thing is this number 4 round Princeton Laura brush, which I've been messing around with and getting the feel of, and it seems like a nice brush. And as usual, everything is listed here, and along with an Art Supply Posse podcast link, artsupplyposse.com. So I'll stick that down in the links too, because that sounds like fun. So moving right along very quickly, I'm going to change out this pretty background and move on and do a drawing. To draw a simple acorn, you want to put the stem on, and then I lightly draw down, and I know you can't see this, but that'll be the tip, right lined up with the stem. And then a curving line for the cap. Pull it down, and then another curving line. Pull that down. And then right inside that area, just pull it straight down. And it doesn't matter that I went past that mark. I'll make the tip in another spot. Okay? And then the idea is to simply, you can turn your page if you want. And I would make 3 big ones and then start to build up behind it. So you've got that tip. And where's the bottom going to be? About there. And it's a little harder to do this overlap, but it's really kind of fun to practice. And it's a great skill to encourage. On to the prompt for October 6th, which is today, is hidden. And I came up with decided to do a little nest of acorns. I'm just going to pull in close so I can. An acorn is such a simple shape. I hope you can see that. I think you can. I kept it faint. But one of the things, it's such a simple shape to draw, and I thought it would be really fun to do an overlapping thing, which does make it a challenge. And so I'm just going to try to fill in as much of this as I can. I'm going to start with the stem and go down. See, I'm into the overlap area, so it's a little bit more difficult. There's the cap. Okay, there's one in the background. And then what I'll do is I'll use the ink, the muted turquoise ink, and the pen. Now that I have my drawing all done, I can go in and sort of clean it up if I want, but I'm not going to bother. I'm treating Inktober very casually. This is probably the most I've done. Now, I'm putting some ink into one of those little wells, and I have ink. I've transferred some straight ink, and I'm just putting some extra water in the other ones just to dilute it a little bit. And let's take a look here. I think I'll add a little bit more. This was my lightest color originally, and so I wanted 3 values. So let's get that really light, and then this will be the medium, and this is straight on. So let me just try that. And another trick I have, I know people have asked about this before, is my toilet paper roll. You can just cover it with a paper towel, or I use, I love the flour sack cloths from Target, and I use them in my kitchen, and then when they get nasty, I bring them on up to the 3rd floor. They go into the studio. So this is the darkest. So the darkest color would be right under that rim. I'm just rolling my brush, but you can paint coloring book style. This is a new technique I'm trying with the rolling brush technique, and I'm seeing how it goes. So this might not be the perfect drawing, but you know, don't worry about it. I'm here on video not worrying about it. So there's that one under there. What I'm going to do, so that's the darkest, and you can see that there's some sort of automatic shading, and when I rinse my brush, I come over to my toilet paper roll and just go back and forth. It's this area in particular that you want to make sure you don't have a lot of paint or ink in. Now let's see. This is the medium, so let's start down here. You can see it's definitely lighter. And I think I'm going to roll from top to bottom because it seems like, and then I'm just going to pull this up, standing my brush on its tippy toes. There. Now there is a texture on the acorn cap, and I'm not going to worry about it. Not today, maybe another day. I'm just going ahead and painting. I am trying to practice with that rolling brush technique. It's just a new technique I wanted to try. Less concerned with the finished look of this drawing, and we're concerned with just practicing this month and pulling back any kind of expectations. So and this is a good time to try to enhance your drawing skills if you feel like that you'd like to. I mean, it is just a matter of practice. It's a matter of practicing and looking at things and eye-hand coordination. And you know what? Give it a whirl. Or not. Just watch me. I'm adding some of that nice brush pen around just to define. And then I'll go into some highlights with that white pen. Just using a little bit of black. This drawing was fun to play with. I do enjoy playing with the overlapping things. I usually get into a little bit more shadow, but Inktober is for me. I'm not. If I have X amount of time in a day, and I'd rather do the challenge than get caught up in a big drawing. So, I also will be adding some of the, I think it's a pit pen in a light gray. After I define the circle or the nest that these acorns are hidden in, I will go through and add a pit pen in a light gray to shade down that white. Now I am linking everything below the video. If you click on the description box, it expands and you can see my blog post link, the links of any supplies I've used. And don't forget, leave a comment if you want, and do subscribe if you like what you see, and hit that like button. See you soon.